Hi besties, Canva bestie here. Today I share step-by-step processes on how I created this flyer design for a laundry brand. Whether you're a beginner, whether you're an intermediate on Canva, you can create this design. So before we begin to create this design, I would like to share 3 things that has helped me while designing on Canva. Firstly, when I try to design, I like to prepare my backgrounds before any other thing. And secondly, I prepare the images that I use for the design. So this is our background. The whole blue stuff you can see behind is our background. And this washing machine, the lady, and this laundry basket are the images. And after I prepare these things, I can go further to creating the text. This simple principle has helped me in creating designs which may be harder. I can create harder designs in faster times with just this principle. So let's head on to creating the design. So when you open your Canva, this is what you will see. So what I'm going to do now is to go straight to this plus button and tap on it. You are going to be provided with a variety of options, and I'm heading straight to custom size below here. I'll tap on custom size and I'm going to enter my size. For this design, we are using 1080 by 1080. That's a square size design. So I'm going to tap on create new design and it will offer me a blank canvas to begin my design. Alright, so let me increase the size of this canvas. I want this canvas to appear a little bit bigger. Now this is too big. Alright, I think this is okay. So next we want to apply a background, this black canvas. Remember the principle that I shared, your background, your images, and then your text. So we are going to head straight to elements on Canva. And under elements, you search for blue gradients background. So Canva is going to provide you with a variety of options, variety of blue gradient background for you to choose for. So whichever sits well with you, you pick and use for your design. Alright, so I'm going to use this background. I think I like this one. So we are going to use this background. And what you want to do next is to drag to cover the whole of the canvas. And now you have this. So if you notice on the flyer design that we have, you would notice that in the background there's some kind of bubbles and water at the background. So that's what we are going to do right now. So we are going to search for blue water background. Blue water background. Yes. So this is what we'll be using for the design. So next I would also drag it like I did the first background to fill up the entire canvas. Yes. So next I'm going to come under flip and flip it horizontally like this. And the next thing I want to do is to reduce the transparency. So I'm going to come under transparency and reduce the transparency so that it blends into the first background, just like this. Can you see? So we keep reducing until we get the kind of blending that suits our taste. Alright, I think this is okay. This is beautiful. So we are done with the background. The next thing we want to do now is to bring in our images. So I have this image that I already uploaded on Canva. Well, you can decide to search for similar images on Canva, on Pinterest, or Pexels, whatever platform or whatever sites you can use to generate stock images. You can get your images from there and upload on Canva and use it for your design. So for Canva, I uploaded this image already, and this is the image that I'll use to create the design. So I'm just going to drag the image to make it bigger, and then I'm going to remove the background of this image because we don't want all of these harsh things to appear on the design. So in less than 10 seconds, Canva has removed the background. So we have the image already. So the next image we are looking for is the image of the washing machine and the laundry basket. As for those two, I got them directly from Canva. So what you're going to do next is to head directly to Element and search for washing machine. So under photos, I have this first image here. I love this washing machine, the first one that appeared here, so we are going to be using it. So like we did the first image, we are also going to remove the background for this one. Yes, so the background has been removed. I'm just going to drag it a bit, yeah, and you can see that the washing machine is covering the lady. We don't want that to happen. So what we are going to do is to go on that position and place the washing machine behind the lady. Yes. So next we are going to go under elements and search for laundry basket. So this first image is what we are going to be using. It comes without a background, so just like we did the first two designs, we will not have to remove background for this one. So what I'm going to do is to reduce the size a bit, and awesome. Just gonna drag the image of the lady, and then the washing machine. Just keep adjusting. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is to create the text that we use for the background. For the name of the brand, Laundry, I used a gradient text to create that on Canva, and the name of the font I use is Arigato. So you're just going to come here, go down under apps, just going to search for type gradients, and this. I'm just going to come under this main text and edit my text. I'm going to enter the name of the brand, which is Laundry. So I'm just going to come down and change the font to Arigato. Quite a number of fonts here, so what I'm going to do is just scroll down till I get the font that I want. So this is Arigato. Then I'll come here and remove the gradients and enter my own gradients. And I'll do it for the second side. It's actually a gradient text, but it's not so obvious. So next I'm going to add to design. So this is it. I'm just going to drag it up and drag it a bit. So the next thing I want to do here is to go under element again and get a rectangle shape. Under shapes, let's choose a rectangle. I'm just going to keep adjusting. And bring it somewhere around this place. Then I'm just going to go and change the color. I want a darker shade of blue. So I'm just going to come here and adjust to my taste. Yeah, I think this is okay. I want the sides of the rectangle to be curved. So what I'm going to do is to head directly to these corners here, tap on it and increase the corner rounding. I think this is okay for me. I might want to, duplicate this and reduce the size. And then I'll change the color for this. This will kind of look like this. Then I'm going to move it up. I'm going to adjust rotate. And then I'm just gonna keep adjusting till I get that which suits my taste. I think this is perfect. So I'm gonna go on that text now to get my text, add a subheading, and I'll enter our services. Then I'm going to bring this text here. I'm going to change the color of the text to white. I'm going to reduce the size of this text. I'm going to bring it here and then rotate to match the rectangle where the text is standing on. For the text, we'll be using the font Poppins. So you're going to come under this and change the font to Poppins. If you scroll down, you can easily find Poppins. So this is Poppins. I think this is too bold, so just going to use semi-bold. Yes. Then I'm going to come here and reduce the letter spacing a bit. This particular one is not necessary, but if you feel like, you can just come and reduce the letter spacing to -25. So I'm just going to come under text again and come under add a little bit of body text and enter the services that this brand offers. So I'm going to begin with dry cleaning. Dry cleaning. Home services. And finally, pickup and delivery. And delivery. Yeah. So I'm just going to come and drag this into this shape. So because the text is larger than the shape, I'm just going to reduce the size of the text so it could fit into the shape that we have. Next, I'm going to change the font to Poppins as well. Then I'm going to go under my alignment. This is alignment. I'm going to come here because I do not want a center alignment. I want an edge alignment. So I'm just going to go under my alignment and it's going to fix this for me. So you see, this is what we have right now. So I'm just going to adjust this a bit. So next I'm going to head under my elements and search for tick in a circle. Tick in circle. I'm going to go under graphics this time, and this is what I'm going to select, the first option here. Then I'm going to reduce the size. This is good enough. And then drag down to this place. Let's change the color. Change the color to a light blue like this. So I'm going to duplicate it so we can have another one. We can have another. I'm going to duplicate and adjust. And I'm going to duplicate for the last time. So I'm going to head on to elements again and search for soap bubble illustration. Sorry. And I love this bubble, so I'm just going to go with this bubble. I'm going to reduce the size. And drop somewhere around this place. Just trying to cover the white space there. We don't want that space to just be left empty, and yes. The next thing we want to do is to enter the contacts. So I'm just going to go on that text again, or you can simply duplicate this text that we have here and bring it down. In case you don't know what duplicating means, you see this icon here, it means duplicate. So we're just going to come and change the color of this duplicated text to a darker shade. This isn't dark enough, so you can just adjust to your taste. So we're going to make this bold, and then you enter your contacts. So you can enter any random number or your contact. So for the number I use for this design, it was just the random number. We have this, so we're good to go. This. So I'm just going to come under elements again and search for WhatsApp. has this 3D WhatsApp icon. Reduce the size. Reduce the size. Yes. Then I'm going to search for line. This line is not a good choice. So we are going to reduce the stroke weight. So we don't want it looking too bold. We're going to duplicate it again and drag to the other side. Alright, so it looks like we are almost done with our flyer. So the next thing we want to do is to go on that shape and get a square. So we're gonna come here, bring it down and drag. Bring it down, downwards a bit. Alright, so the last thing we want to add to our design is the location. So you're going to go under element again and search for location icon. Go under graphics and let's use this first one that appeared here. So I'm just gonna reduce the size and then head straight to color and change the color to a light blue color, and I'm just gonna bring it here. So for this, I want to enter the location and we are done with the design. So I'm just going to go under this dry cleaning and duplicate the text so that I have another text here. So when I bring it down here, the next thing I want to do is to edit this text to the address that I'm looking for. So you can simply enter any address that you desire. This is a fictional address, by the way. I'm just going to come here and drag this text like this so it fills the place. So I want to be sure that this is in the middle. Alright, so this is our flyer. We are done creating the design. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this tutorial. If you hope to learn more simple Canva flyer designs just like this one, do not forget to subscribe. See you on our next episode because I'll be sharing more tutorials on Canva and simple Canva hacks that can help you design flyers better. Thank you for staying true to the end. So bye. See you next time. Maybe I was forgetting something. We've not downloaded our design. So if you want to download the design, you're just going to come right here and tap on share. And then you see the download icon here. You tap on download. And you want to download your design in the highest quality possible. So you might just want to increase this. You want to increase to 3.125 or maybe even 3, and then download. And our design has been downloaded. Our design has been downloaded. So now if you go under your files, under your downloads, you are going to find your design there.